Picture this. You're standing in the checkout line, your groceries are all bagged up, you reach into your pocket or your purse, and nothing. Yeah, that panic sets in immediately. Losing your EBT card is a deeply stressful experience, mostly because it's your direct lifeline to essential food and benefits. But welcome to this explainer, where we are going to replace all that panic with a clear, actionable roadmap. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to regain control of your South Carolina EBT account safely and efficiently.
So if you've just reached into your wallet and found out your EBT card is missing, I want you to just take a deep breath. Yes, it's a serious situation for sure, but it's also a highly solvable one. You are absolutely not the first person this has happened to, and the South Carolina Department of Social Services actually has a really specific system in place to handle it. We're going to navigate that system together, step by step.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Here is our 5-step agenda. First, act fast with immediate steps. Second, contacting the right authorities. Third, ordering your replacement card. Fourth, activating your new card. And finally, emergency support and resources.
All right, step 1, act fast. Immediate steps.
Listen, when your card is missing, the clock is officially ticking. This is crucial. Any benefits spent by an unauthorized person before you officially report that card missing, the state cannot refund or replace them. You are literally the first line of defense for your account balance, so you've got to deactivate it immediately. You basically have 3 quick ways to freeze your balance. You can log into the Connect EBT app, use their website, or call the EBT customer call center. The very moment you flag the card as lost, stolen, or damaged through those official channels, the state instantly deactivates it. This completely freezes your remaining balance and keeps it in a secure holding state until you get your replacement card. Let's move to the next step and see how this builds. Step 2. Contacting the right authorities.
So who do you actually call? Well, depending on the specific benefits you receive, you're going to need to call the correct 24-hour hotline. If you receive SNAP benefits, which you might know as food stamps, your lifeline is 1-800-554-5268. But if you're receiving temporary assistance for needy families or TANF cash benefits, South Carolina actually uses a totally different system called the SCE Pay card. For that one, you've got to call 1-855-270-4455. Just make sure you're dialing the right number for your specific program so you don't get bounced around a bunch of automated menus.
Now, before you even pick up the phone, you're going to want to gather a few things. Get your ducks in a row, right? The automated system and the customer service reps are going to need to verify your identity. If you happen to have a record of your 16-digit EBT card number, that's great, have it handy. But you absolutely need to have your social security number and your date of birth ready to go. Having those details right in front of you is going to make that phone call smooth, fast, and pretty much stress-free.
But hold on, stop right there. Imagine this real-world scenario for a second. You successfully order your replacement card, but you moved apartments 2 weeks ago and you completely forgot to tell the state. Guess what? Your new card is going to be mailed straight to your old address, and whoever lives there now is going to get it. By policy, you have to report a change of address within 10 days of moving. So if you've moved recently, you must call the DSS Connect call center at 1-800-616-1309 to update your mailing address before you even ask for a new card.
Now that the account is locked down, step 3, ordering your replacement card. I know we all live in an age of next-day shipping, but government logistics? Yeah, they take a little time. On day 1, your balance is frozen. For SNAP EBT and standard TANF e-pay cards, you should expect a 5 to 10 business day wait time via standard USPS mail. Now, if you are a TANF e-pay user and you are in an absolute emergency, there is a 2 to 5 day expedited delivery option, but just be aware that it does carry a $15 fee.
While we're on the topic of ordering cards, we really need to talk about the number 4. South Carolina DSS strictly enforces an excessive replacement card policy, mostly to prevent benefit trafficking. If you request 4 replacement cards within a rolling 12-month period, you are going to automatically trigger a mandatory administrative fraud review. Basically, your case gets referred to investigators and you might have to complete an interview with an eligibility expert before they ever issue you a 5th card. So please, guard your card closely.
All right, the waiting is over. Step 4. Activating your new card.
When your new South Carolina EBT card finally arrives, it's not going to be in some flashy envelope that says important state benefits inside. Nope. For your security, it arrives in a completely plain, unmarked white envelope. You have to be incredibly careful when you're sorting your mail that week. So many people have accidentally thrown their replacement cards right into the recycling bin because they just mistook it for junk mail. Okay,
Once you open that envelope, you've got to activate the card and set a personal identification number, your PIN. Now, for security reasons, your old PIN does not transfer over. You have to choose a brand new one. Don't use 1234 or 4444 or your birth year. In fact, the state strongly advises changing your PIN every single month right before your new benefits are deposited. Oh, and when you go to the grocery store, give the card reader a little wiggle. If it feels loose, it might actually have a skimmer attached by a thief. And remember this absolute golden rule. State agencies will literally never text or call you asking for your PIN. Anyone who does is a scammer, period.
Finally, Step 5, emergency support and resources. Look, waiting up to 10 business days for access to your food budget is incredibly stressful, especially if you have a family to feed. But there is a network of community support right here in South Carolina to help you out in the interim. I highly encourage you to take a quick screenshot right now for your records. Organizations like the SC Thrive Contact Center and the Epworth Children's Home can offer vital counseling, and they can point you toward local food pantries or temporary assistance programs while your card is stuck in the mail. You really don't have to navigate that gap in food security entirely alone.
Going forward, the absolute best way to save yourself a massive headache is proactive monitoring. Make sure you've got the official Connect EBT app downloaded. You can actually go right into the settings and turn on real-time text or email alerts. That way, if a scammer ever clones your card, your phone is going to buzz the exact second they try to buy something. That lets you freeze the account instantly before they can empty your balance.
As we wrap up this explainer, I do need to impartially share this professional disclaimer with you all. This explainer provides general information for residents of South Carolina and is not a substitute for personalized advice from government services or legal counselors. Procedures and policies may change, so always check with official sources for the most current regulations and instructions. Always keep your information confidential, folks, and rely strictly on official DSS portals.
Navigating state bureaucracy can definitely feel isolating, but you know what? You aren't alone. So have you had to replace a card recently? How long did your delivery actually take through the USPS? And what is one thing you think the state could do to make this emergency replacement process a little easier for families? Drop your thoughts in the comments below so we can all support each other. Remember, an informed citizen is an empowered citizen. Stay vigilant, keep that PIN a secret, and I'll see you in the next explainer.